just past the keeper. It was into the ribcage. Just gets enough bat on it. So the first boundary of the CSK innings.
Talk about pace. Johnson fired up big time after the dismissal of Du Plessis. Line just a little off, not much. Doesn't have to be though. Whistles away to the fence for 4.
Well, this surely is going to test Suresh Raina. This is express pace, and Kings 11 will surely hit him hard with few short ones.
And doing the right thing, George Bailey, having a slip in place. Has to hurry. Just gave the impression he was expecting it.
He's such an important player for CSK, Suresh Raina, because once he gets settled in there, then this run chase is definitely on. His pace is up right from ball number 1, 150, the 4th delivery. That is what you get from Mitchell Johnson, a lot of aggression, and he can set up the tone for his side.
And he can go out there and bowl as fast as he wants, because they're defending a big score. That's what bowlers want. You want runs to play with. So even in this format, you can attack with attacking fields as well. And that's good placement. Get 2. 9 of the over. And it's 9 for 1.
Well, the asking rate originally was 11.3. Now you get 9 off, not bad, but the required rate just steps up a little and goes to 11.5 now. And they've lost Faf du Plessis.
Sandeep Sharma back in the side for this game. That's the one change the Kings 11 made for this game. Rishi Dhawan out. So here goes Sandeep Sharma. And Raina goes over the top and finds the fence.
Huge gain and a massive part of it for this young fellow. Sandeep Sharma has to make the ball swing inside the first 6 overs. That's why he's been brought back. Wonderful exponent of bowling his in-swinger, which will go across the left-handed Raina. Brilliant seam presentation. Got to be so precise with his line and his length though.
He's got to give it a chance to swing. Oh, that's a good shot. That's a cleaner strike. The message loud and clear here. And we have to go after it in the first 6.
He's got intentions to take him to the cleaners. He's such a good player of medium pace bowling, Suresh Raina. He'll attack. I think he'll be targeted, Sandeep Sharma. And if the ball doesn't swing, then he could be in a lot of mess.
I think all bowlers will be targeted when you look at that required rate. That is over 11 from the start of the innings. And what you want really is in the first 6-7 overs to bring it down. Bring it down to say below 10, and then you're very much in with a chance if you've got wickets in hand.
Well, that's the big if you've got wickets in hand. They've already lost one with Du Plessis missing now. Big shout. And they've got to hustle up here to the Kings 11. You've got to hunt down everything, back up for your life to start strangling and make that run rate keep climbing.
As a bowling side, I think you've got to think of this state of affairs as the last part of the bowling innings. You've got to deliver variations. You've got to be smart on your feet. I think you just cannot afford the charge to continue. Bowl those Yorkers. Get something working for yourself.
The reason I say that will be the strategy is one-day cricket has evolved over the years. First 50-50, then 20-20. And Sri Lanka was one of the first sides in the mid-90s who started doing that. Wow! Sweet sound, big hit, and on the top tier, a yes bank maximum.
Most massive! No mucking around from Rayner. He's only faced half a dozen balls. Oh, clean as, and the extension, 87 metres out of here.
What can you do about Suresh Raina? He's only medium pace and he's been a cannon fodder so far for the left-hander. Will he go again? Will he go big again? Raina makes room, goes through the offside this time. This is scintillating stuff. Whoa. He's pounding on Sandeep Sharma, 18 from it with a ball to go.
Well, they have nothing to lose, really. Chennai Super Kings, when you're in a push to the corner like this, you have to come out all guns blazing. And he's done exactly that. What he's done here, well, he's got into good position. The mind is pretty clear that he wants to go through the offside. And he's not trying to hit it too hard. He's just eased it, relied on timing. Still one ball to go. Doesn't get that away. 18 of the over, 27 for 1.
As they say, game is on. Required rate 11.11, original rate was 11.35, so they're keeping pace with the run rate and have announced themselves in no uncertain terms. CSK need 200 from 108 balls. It's a gigantic task, but I'm sure they'll make a fist of it, and it appears that way. First 2 overs, 27 lead.
$27 for 1. Still 200 to get. And Avana into the attack, replacing Johnson. And it's Dwayne Smith. He's not had much of the strike. The reason I mentioned that point earlier about the way the game has evolved and how teams attack in the initial overs. Sri Lanka started it in '96 with son of Jayasuriya at the helm there, smacking attacks in the first 10 overs. Jayasuriya, Kaluvitarna. They went on to win the World Cup. So what they did was, if you set a score that was a very high score and the run rate was 6-7, they would bring it down to about 5.5 by the time power play was over. So that will be the endeavour here of CSK. Well, the risk is there of losing wickets as well when you do that.
You also, as a bowler, try and keep calm. You got to hang in there. And look at this, Viru, the experienced head, just talking to young Sandeep, saying, listen, hang in here. That happens. It's 1 over. You've got more to come. Back yourself. Believe in yourself. Lovely to see Viru Sehwag, the senior pro, having a chat to the youngster.
Two dot balls for Avana. This is a good start here. Need a couple of good overs early on. Kings 11.
Smith has had a rusty start to this innings, but boy, he's been a very valuable asset for CSK. He's played some great innings. He muscles them. He's improved leaps and bounds. He plays spin well. He's got that big shot also. He can hit a 6 any time of the innings. Then he can roll his arm over. He's a good medium pacer. Very good cricketer.
Now Raina back on strike. 23 from 8 deliveries for him. Now he gets that away. Good placement. 27 now of 9. Already 5 boundaries and a 6 in this innings.
It's important that George Bailey and company keep their calm, because this will happen to their bowling attack. It's a wonderful batting strip, and what was good about this shot was the placement. He delayed his pull shot so that he could find the fence away towards square leg. Excellent beginning by Ryan on 27 from just 9.
Bowls good overs in terms of Yorkers. Mixes it up. I love his Yorker, Awana.
Oh, beautiful shot. Good use of the feet. And just stroked nicely over extra cover.
But that wasn't one of them. Missed the Yorker there. Awana. Ended up being a slot ball. Oh, yeah. Too easy for Raina.
His range is amazing. Now he clubbed one over square leg, and then he absolutely befuddled the bowler by staying away from the line of the ball and playing that inside-out drive over cover. Completely would have caught him by surprise.
Well, a sense of anticipation around the ground. They know that they could be in for something tonight. A real cracker-jack of a game. .36 at the moment. 3 gone, and that's the score.
Well, not such a bad over the context of the game. 9 off. And you've got to be going at about 11 and a halves, pretty much. Smith. He's only on 4, but he's only faced 6 balls.
So 191 still needed. So Mitchell Johnson back into the attack. Change of hands for him. Dwayne Smith, the man on strike. Goal gets a hand to it. Saves a certain boundary. A couple of runs are saved for the side. Akshar Patel, I think, was the man diving away. And he'll have a role to play with the ball.
Brilliant piece of fielding there. He really was hit extremely hard, and Akshar had very little time to react.
Yes, he's made his way into the Indian team thanks to some very good performances. Domestic cricket in the IPL. Now coming around the wicket, Mitchell Johnson. And to change the angle here to Smith, who loves room, but he loves the onside as well.
Yeah, read my mind, Rav. Can't get too close into leg stump around that hit. And if he gives width on off stump, well, that pace just goes.
He's been very sensible so far, because he feels that Raina is got the man. He's the man in charge, and he's firing away 31 from just 11. So all he needs to do, Smith, is to rotate the drive and give it back to Raina. There are no ego issues there. It's about playing for the side and playing sensibly.
Basically, keeping close to the required run rate and still having wickets in hand. You don't want to lose wickets in clusters in a big chase like this. And he struck the ball beautifully. You can see the yellows, all the boundaries. Goes onside and finds the boundary. So he's taking no prisoners here, Suresh Raina.
Well, he's decided that he's going to lay into any bowler today. And really in the zone for him to mow it over mid-wicket. Good thinking. Once again, intelligent shot from Raina. His range is tremendous. We've seen him to cover drive, play a pull shot or two, and then this big slog over mid-wicket.
Just noticing with Mitchell Johnson, cross seam there, and if his form's a little out, he wants to be conservative. Bowlers will go to a cross seam. I want to see if he can get it seam up.
Oh, what a shot that is! Take that, Mitchell Johnson! It's over long on for a Yes Bank maximum. 4 and now 6.
Well, it just goes to show you, you're not backing yourself as a bowler and having it seam up and running down, and you bowl a slot length. This ground is just too small.
Well, Mitchell Johnson's USP is pace. He's got fine leg up in the ring. He just couldn't bowl short or a bouncer to Raina, and he was camping on his back foot, and this really was a sensational shot. That must have stunned Mitchell Johnson.
See what he's doing here, Raina, is getting into positions early. This might help him eventually. Sorting out a problem of his. Moving in early, anticipating what the bowler is doing. And that could help him in all forms. He starts doing it.
Yeah, good thinking this from the bowler. This surface and the small, quick outfield, you have to have changes of pace. Smith, Maxwell, Uttapa, Patel, BK, no surprises, these guys. Wickets, runs, catches, run-outs, you name it. All happens for the most valuable player in Pepsi IPL 7.
13 off this over so far. That should be a wide. Yes. Raina will feel he missed out on it. It's brought up the 50 very quickly.
Well, this is a great platform for CSK, and well, yeah, they know the importance of this milestone. The first 50 reached. Required rate still very much a possibility. 10.95 in this day and age at T20 cricket can be done. So we are in for a great contest here.
As I mentioned earlier, 6 overs, bring it down under 10 if you can. And that will be a great platform. Won't lose more than a couple of wickets. Oh, terrific shot! How good is that? Just use the pace of the bowler, clear square leg. Make that 20 in the over, 56 for 1.
Talk about entertainment. Raina, a man possessed. 47 from 15. 3 maximum 7 fours. He is smoking it to all parts.
Terrific batting. Raina quickly on a 47 of just 15 balls. 7 fours and 3 sixes. Strike rate of 313. But he's got to carry on. We're watching some spectacular batting from both sides. Smith the man on strike.
Make no mistake, there are 2 teams playing this match. Suresh Raina 47 from 15, Mitchell Johnson 2 overs 29. I think the plan would have been to go hard at Raina. He's playing the pull shot.
And he had the field set for that, to bowl short and into him with a fine leg and a deep square. It's one of Raina's improvements, I think, since the World T20, that he's played the short ball with greater aplomb.
Won't mind the single, gets Raina back on strike.
The thing with having Dwayne Smith in there is that you never know when he can explode. Will Lightning strike twice at the 1 kidder? Yes, I think a lot of them are coming from Chennai. Don't forget, 190 were made by the Mumbai Indians against the Rajasthan Royals in 14.4 overs. Now he's going to be swinging the ball away from Raina, and Raina has been severe on him in the past. 18 runs in that first over, 17.
And is he going to bowl that length, fuller length?
Bottom of 4 from short third man to cover.
Oh, that is a gorgeous hit. Suresh Raina is making this boundary line look like it shouldn't even be there. It's the second fastest 50 in all IPL cricket, and the fastest was only scored a week ago. 53 from 16 balls. The chase is on.
Cleverly, he bats this way. He's getting underneath the ball like it does. Look at the face of the bat. He just opens it. At the time of contact, it's gone a long, long way. Gives himself the room. He can afford to do that. No pace from Sandeep Sharma. Every time he's looked to push the ball up, Raina's attacked him.
Here's one for you, Bish. We've seen 3 defining innings, run chases so far. Well, 3 defining efforts. One from Yusuf Pathan, then Corey Anderson led Mumbai Indians. Each time, a side had played itself into a nothing-to-lose situation. It's almost as if it unlocks them. Just wonder if Raina's coming out with that frame of mind too. Oh, he's enjoying himself. Now I'm just starting to think, very picture of orthodoxy. He played some shots himself. Remember in that last 100 he played against New Zealand 87 World Cup, but he'll be looking at this and saying, well, where was the game I learned? The ball, missing leg.
He's taking his time, Dwayne Smith. Is there a method to it? Raina striking the ball really well with a missed leg stump, but he's not tried anything aggressive.
You don't have to do anything while Suresh Raina is going. The hope will be that Smith can get into rhythm, just in case, let's say, as an option, if Raina goes, then he can take over the initiative. Bowling, well bowled. That's a good option. And to start it this early with going into death bowling mode, we saw that for a little while with Pandey. I think started it when CSK were in the field. Leading run scorers in this year's Pepsi IPL 2014. He's batting like a dream. Robin Uthappa 655. Dwayne Smith is there some way back, 566. And Suresh Raina is climbing up the board.
It's gone right through him. This is some beautiful bowling in this over from Sandeep Sharma. He looked a little out of sorts, did Dwayne Smith, but this is a bowler's wicket if ever there was one. 5 overs, 67 for 2, and Smith made 7 from 11 balls.
Ideal delivery. The length was good and it looked as though it angled back. Yeah, off the inside edge. Might have shaved the inside edge as well. Good bowling, a good comeback for this young man. He's shown some character and a stomach for a battle in dismissing Dwayne Smith for 7, 67 for 2.
going to be the issue, isn't it? Can you keep chipping away at the wickets? Brendan McCullum comes out to bat. And there's still Dhoni to come, Hussey to come, Jadeja to come. 160 needed. Just to put things in perspectives, 10 and a half an over still, in spite of this great start, 67 from 5. It's the highest score after 5 overs in this year's IPL.
We were looking at the comparisons right through the innings. Kings 11, 57 for no loss. Chennai Super Kings 10 runs more. Well, they've lost 2 wickets.
It's Parvinder Ravana. Just clear the boundary. Just keeps going. Suresh Raina. His 5th 6 already. We're only in the 6th over and he's only played 18 balls.
And I don't think he's hit it well. Right on top of the bat. And it's gone the distance. Just clearing the boundary. Marginally. Deep in his crease. Raina expecting the short delivery every time.
Just wonder, I know he's taking his chances and they're coming off, but I really do think with a left arm spinner and a leg spinner in the opposition, they want a left-hander batting when the spinners are bowling. He's already got 61 from 19. You really can't lose him. Now that is a shot. If ever there was one, and there have been many in today's match.
Wow! Couple of 6s in a row, and this was magical. Pitching it up, gets his front leg out of the way, and look at that, a mere punch. Admiring his shot, and he deserves to.
And Siva has found his voice.
I had the energy all along, Mr. Harsha Bhogle.
Oh, we go back a long way, Siva. We go back a long way.
Into here, sensational and spectacular for Virender Sehwag. Harsha.
Remember, Yusuf Pathan made 72 of 22, and we thought that was just sort of once in a tournament kind of innings. That's going for 4-2. Is there no bottom or edge or shoulder to this man's bat?
And lead to Bish, Harsha.
Well, we've seen some good stroke play, and now we're seeing clever stroke play because he knows there's no one out on the boundary at square leg right now, so he anticipates the line being towards that off stump, moves across to off stump and exploits that gap, and no sweeper on that leg side. That is smart. He must be in the zone. One to equal Yusuf Pathan's 72 of 22 deliveries.
And that's gone away too. You can only have 2 fielders inside the circle, but I think they need 20. 6-6, 4-4. This is the highest score in the IPL inside the first 6 overs. And there's 2 balls to come.
The required rate now has come down to 9.77. The original rate was 11.35. And the comparison, Kings 11 68 for no loss, and the Chennai Super Kings 87 for 2.
Again, we talked about the line. You mean outside the circle, Harsha. 2 fielders outside the circle. They're at sweeping, cover boundary on the offside, and long off. So twice now he's manipulated the field, Suresh Raina.
Did I say 2 inside, 2 outside, of course. But too easy. I think he's got the bowler rattled. And it's also a no ball. It's a no ball for height. I think he's got the bowler rattled here.
Abana has got to realize he's got to keep calm. The Star Sports cannot keep calm moment. It was a marginal full toss, waist high. Nicely put away. Got plenty of runs up the bag. Bound to go for a few. Got to stay calm as a bowler.
This battle between bat and ball, are we seeing a decisive shift in the last 1 week? Kolkata, Mumbai, again here in Mumbai. I think Bish said that every so often the impossible starts to become possible. Under 9.5 the asking rate. Will Rana play it differently or will he just keep going? Will he say it's working for me today? Will clear the infield too. Is this over ever going to end for Parvinder Ravana? 29 of it and he's got a ball to go.
This is not just blind hitting. This is not just blind hitting. From all those CSK fans here at the ground and by television, this is a great awareness of where the fielders are not. And Raina is hitting in and over those areas. It's a guy right now in full control of where he's at and his awareness. Raina, that is.
At least a couple of those that have not come to the middle of the bat. I know Siva called one from the top of the bat. This one is the inner half. And he goes for 4 more. 33 in the over. 100 have come in 6 overs. 100 in 6 overs. I didn't think I'd say that. And Raina is 87 from 25 balls. He's on 87. You heard that right. Required rate is 9-0. He's turned this game on its head. No surprise at all. It's time for a strategic timeout. Now to put this in perspective, Du Plessis made 0 from 1. Smith 7 from 11. Don't even measure strike rates there. And they're 106 overs. McCullum hasn't faced a ball. Of the 36 balls, Raina's faced 25. He's made 87. And he's faced some good bowlers. Well, Du Plessis was the first to get out today. It's a good catch by George Bailey. Thereafter, Suresh Raina just toyed with the bowling. What I like about it is lots of straight bat shots. He's played the pull shot, he's played the hook, but there have been a lot of good, well-placed shots.
And the intent. Don't take that away. Came into bat when they lost an early wicket. There have been a few nervous players around, but not Raina. He's made some spectacular shots. He's dismissed the opposition. This is great batting, great skills as well, along with the power.
Then the wicket for Sandeep Sharma. But then 33 of a Sandeep Sharma over, a Parvinder Ravana over. Just wonder, can you see any moisture there? That'll be a huge factor. Doesn't look like much, just a little, just the odd little droplet there, but it'll affect the spinners if it's there.
He hasn't run too much. He's been hitting boundaries. 12 fours and 6 sixes. The 6 overs bowled, 100 for 2. The red worm belongs to the Kings 11. It was a steep climb for them right through the innings. The yellow worm, well, 100 for 2. Kings 11 70 for no loss. And would you believe it, Raina batting on 87 and 84 runs have come in boundaries. 12 fours and 6 sixes.
I think we've reached a crucial period in this battle now with the slow bowling coming on. And from the Kings 11 point of view, in theory, I like the end that he's come on from, Karanveer Singh, because if Raina is on strike, the left-handed batsman against the leg spin is always a danger. He's going to have to hit the ball into the big side of the ground if he's hitting leg side. McCullum, if he's to target the short side of the ground, has to go against the leg spin, against the spin. So you've got to try to use every advantage you have as a fielding unit.
Now leg spinner.
Oh, that's the last thing you want. That is the last thing you want. Is this the match here? Brendan McCullum kicks the turf. Suresh Raina gathers himself. Is this the match? What an innings, Suresh Raina. Did what every batsman should at the non-strikers end. Obeyed the striker's call. How good is that throw? Wow, he's turned and thrown. The captain has done it, George Bailey. 100 now for 3. Yes, it is. George Bailey's produced that wicket.
He's made 87 from 25 balls and it required a direct hit to get him out. Well played, Suresh Raina.
Imagina esto, una mujer de 105 años entra en la pista con una flor fresca detrás de la oreja, el sol sobre su rostro y el público conteniendo la respiración. Suena la pistola de salida y ella arranca. No caminando, no arrastrando los pies, corriendo. Cada paso reescribe lo que el mundo cree sobre la edad, los límites y el cuerpo humano. Su nombre es Julia Hawkins, y con 108 años, está haciendo lo que personas de la mitad de su edad ni siquiera pueden imaginar. Mientras muchos a los 70 luchan por levantarse del sofá, Julia está ahí afuera rompiendo récords, inspirando a científicos y demostrando que envejecer no significa necesariamente disminuir la velocidad. Lo más sorprendente, ni siquiera empezó a correr hasta que cumplió 100 años. Déjalo asimilar. Pero aquí viene el giro que nadie espera. Julia dice que su verdadero secreto no es correr, sino lo que come. Nada de tratamientos costosos, nada de rutinas complicadas, nada de pastillas milagrosas. Solo 5 alimentos simples que ha comido casi todos los días durante décadas. Y hoy vamos a analizarlos uno por uno, por qué funcionan, qué dice la ciencia y cómo puedes empezar a usarlos para potencialmente añadir años a tu vida. Quédate hasta el final, porque el alimento número 5, casi todo el mundo lo come mal, y el método de Julia te va a sorprender. Antes de entrar en materia, hablemos de quién es realmente Julia. No es la bisabuela frágil y delicada que imaginas. La conocen como Hurricane. Hawkins, un apodo que se ganó porque cuando pisa la pista, se mueve con la fuerza y la concentración de una tormenta. Pasó la mayor parte de su vida como maestra en Luisiana, viviendo tranquilamente, criando a su familia, cultivando su jardín, manteniéndose activa. Una vida normal. Luego, a los 100, cuando la mayoría está bajando el ritmo, Julia decidió empezar un capítulo completamente nuevo. Comenzó a correr, compitiendo, estableciendo récords, demostrando lo imposible. A los 101, estableció un récord mundial en los 100 metros para su grupo de edad. A los 103 rompió otro, y no se detuvo. Pero esto es lo que fascina a los investigadores. Cuando le preguntan sobre su longevidad, no empieza hablando de entrenamiento. Habla de la comida. Siempre ha creído que lo que pones en tu cuerpo determina cuánto y qué tan bien vives. ¿Y la ciencia? Está de acuerdo. Julia llama a su enfoque una dieta de sentido común. Alimentos simples y reales que nutren su cuerpo y protegen su mente. Nada sofisticado, nada caro, solo constancia. Alimento M01, plátanos, su impulso diario. Quizá pienses, plátanos, ¿en serio? Pero no subestimes este superalimento. Un solo plátano contiene más de 420 m de potasio, uno de los minerales más importantes para la salud del corazón. El potasio ayuda a equilibrar el sodio, controlar la presión arterial y mantener el corazón funcionando correctamente. A los 108, con un corazón fuerte, Julia es prueba de su poder. El potasio también es clave para los músculos. Ayuda a que se contraigan adecuadamente y evita calambres. Crucial. para alguien que aún corre en una pista. Julia a menudo come un plátano 1 hora antes de correr, pero los plátanos ofrecen algo más, mejor sueño. Contienen triptófano, que el cuerpo convierte en serotonina y melatonina, las hormonas que ayudan a relajarse y dormir profundamente. Julia duerme 7 u 8 horas por noche y le da crédito a su plátano nocturno. También son ricos en vitamina B6, un nutriente relacionado con una mejor función cerebral y menor deterioro cognitivo. Estudios muestran que adultos mayores de 65 con suficiente B6 tienen alrededor de un 20% menos riesgo de declive mental. Y aquí va el consejo personal de Julia. Prefiere plátanos con algunas manchas marrones, ni muy verdes, ni demasiado maduros. En ese punto son más fáciles de digerir y están llenos de antioxidantes. Alimento número 2. Yogur natural, el protector del intestino. Julia come yogur natural sin azúcar, sin sabores, sin endulzantes, sin aditivos. Solo yogur real. ¿Por qué? Porque está lleno de probióticos. Las bacterias buenas que apoyan la digestión protegen contra microbios dañinos y mejoran la absorción de nutrientes. Un enorme estudio de Harvard que siguió a 200,000 personas durante 30 años encontró que quienes comían yogur regularmente tenían un 19% menos riesgo de enfermedades del corazón. ¿Aún más impresionante? El yogur está relacionado con huesos más fuertes. Quienes lo consumen con regularidad tenían hasta un 30% más densidad ósea y Julia, a sus 108, nunca se ha roto un hueso, ni uno. Su yogur matutino le da 15-20 gramos de proteína, ayudando a preservar masa muscular al envejecer. Y a menudo mezcla su plátano, creando un desayuno simple que la impulsa durante el día. Solo recuerda, la mayoría de los yogures comerciales están llenos de azúcar. Julia siempre elige yogur griego con cultivos vivos y añade fruta si quiere dulzor. Bien, ya cubrimos 2 de sus alimentos poderosos. Así que déjame preguntarte algo importante. ¿Estás viendo esto solo por entretenimiento? ¿O realmente vas a usarlo? Porque el conocimiento no vale nada sin acción. Si realmente te importa tu salud, comprométete a aprender, a cambiar, a comprometerte contigo mismo. Listo, pasemos a los próximos alimentos poderosos. Food number 3, leafy greens, brain and body armor. Aquí es donde Julia se pone totalmente estricta. Ella come hojas verdes, espinaca, cale, brócoli con cada almuerzo y cena. La espinaca está llena de vitamina K, luteína, folato y betacaroteno, nutrientes que protegen el cerebro de la inflamación y el estrés oxidativo. Un estudio de 2023 de la Universidad Rush descubrió que las personas que comen una porción diaria de hojas verdes tienen cerebros 11 años más jóvenes que quienes no lo hacen. La mente de Julia a los 108 es aguda, rápida y completamente clara. Lee todos los días, recuerda detalles de hace 70 años y le da crédito a sus hojas. Verdes por su fortaleza mental. El cale es igual de poderoso. Contiene glucosinolatos, compuestos que reducen el riesgo de cáncer. También es una de las fuentes más ricas de luteína y zeaxantina, protegiendo los ojos de la degeneración macular y cataratas. La visión de Julia es mejor que la de muchas personas de 70 años. Y el brócoli, el favorito de Julia, contiene más vitamina C que una naranja. También está lleno de sulforafano, un compuesto natural que ayuda a desacelerar el envejecimiento celular y reducir la inflamación. Julia cocina su brócoli al vapor ligeramente, nunca lo sobrecocina, y añade un poco de aceite de oliva para absorber mejor los nutrientes. Food number 4, beans and lentils, the long life protein. Julia casi no come carne. Su proteína proviene casi totalmente de frijoles y lentejas. Y la ciencia es contundente. Las poblaciones más longevas del mundo, Okinawa, Cerdeña, Loma Linda, comen frijoles todos los días. Tienen 10 veces más centenarios que Estados Unidos. Los frijoles son ricos en proteína, hierro, fibra y almidón resistente, combustible para las bacterias buenas del intestino. Un enorme estudio de 2023 con 400,000 personas descubrió que consumir solo media taza de frijoles al día reduce el riesgo de muerte por cualquier causa en un 10%. A Julia le encantan los frijoles negros y las lentejas. Prepara una gran olla de sopa de frijoles cada semana, simple y económica. Los estudios también muestran que reemplazar una porción diaria de carne roja con frijoles reduce el riesgo de mortalidad en un 17%. Julia lo entendió hace décadas. Fue una de sus decisiones más inteligentes. Food number 5. Nuts. The food most people eat wrong. Julia come nueces crudas, especialmente almendras, y nueces de nogal todos los días. No tostadas, no saladas, no cubiertas de azúcar o chocolate, solo crudas. Las almendras están llenas de vitamina E, uno de los antioxidantes más potentes para proteger la piel y desacelerar el envejecimiento celular. Los estudios muestran que quienes comen almendras tienen 23% menos estrés oxidativo. Las nueces, walnuts, son aún más impresionantes. Son la mayor fuente de ácidos grasos omega 3 entre las nueces, fundamentales para la función cerebral, la memoria y combatir la inflamación. Un estudio de UCLA de 2023 descubrió que las nueces mejoran el rendimiento cognitivo en personas mayores de 60. Pero aquí viene la parte que casi todos hacen mal: el control de porciones. Julia come un pequeño puñado por día. 10 o 12 almendras, 5 o 7 mitades de nuez. Eso es todo. Las nueces son poderosas pero densas en calorías, y siempre las guarda en el refrigerador para evitar que las grasas saludables se pongan rancias. Bonus habit water, the hidden key. Julia bebe al menos 8 vasos de agua al día. Nada de refrescos, nada de bebidas azucaradas, nada de café, solo agua. La hidratación afecta todo el cerebro, las articulaciones, la piel, la energía, la digestión y la velocidad del envejecimiento. Los estudios muestran que las personas que se mantienen bien hidratadas envejecen más lentamente y desarrollan menos enfermedades crónicas. Final message. La longevidad de Julia no es magia, es constancia. Sus hábitos diarios: plátanos para el corazón y el sueño, yogur para el intestino y los huesos, hojas verdes para el cerebro y la visión, frijoles para la proteína y la longevidad, nueces crudas para el corazón y el cerebro, mashti, agua para todo, alimentos simples, resultados extraordinarios. Y ella es la prueba viviente de que pequeñas decisiones diarias pueden transformar tu futuro.